Friends, welcome to the channel. Today I bring you the latest on a topic that has set social media on fire. The harsh words of Gülden Yaman, Kaan's mother, directed at Demet Özdemir. According to several witnesses, during a family gathering, Gülden broke her silence and, in a firm tone, asked Demet, "How can you leave my son like this, destroyed? If you still love him, you should be by his side." These words reportedly surprised Demet, who chose to remain silent and leave without replying. This episode reopened old wounds. After the success of Daydreamer, the relationship between Kaan and Demet was seen as a love destined to last. But their paths diverged. Kaan in Italy with new projects and a turbulent relationship with Sara Bluma, and Demet focused on her international career and the fashion world. Gülden's words sparked debate. Some believe she only wants to see her son happy with Demet, while others argue that the actress has the right to live her life without pressure. On Twitter, the topic trended with the hashtag #DEMETCANLOVE, dividing fans between those who dream of reconciliation and those who believe the past should stay in the past. Meanwhile, Kaan maintains an ambiguous silence. On a recent show, he said, "Sometimes you must distance yourself from those you love, but that does not mean you stop loving them." Many interpreted this as a veiled message to Demet. For her part, the actress briefly broke her silence, telling her close circle, "I want to focus on my career. I have learned from what I lived, and I do not want to hurt anyone." These words fueled further questions. Was she speaking of Kaan, or was it simply a general statement to move forward? In this triangle of feelings, Gülden insists that the only true relationship her son had was with Demet, but the actress replies that no one can force her to return. Now rumors point to a possible encounter between the two at an upcoming party. If it happens, the images could change everything. When I speak of Demet Özdemir, I do not think only of the successful actress who conquered screens in Turkey, Italy, or London, but of the woman who, despite media storms, has shown rare strength and elegance. All these years of comments prove that Demet never allowed herself to be defined by the scandals surrounding Kaan Yaman. She kept walking with her head held high, building her career and her projects. Many fans say it clearly: Demet owes nothing to the Yaman family nor to Kaan himself. And they are right. She is a free woman with the right to rebuild her life. Why should she be questioned for her sentimental choices, for traveling to London for an event, or for opening new professional doors? Those who observe her with respect see that her personal growth goes far beyond gossip. Her discretion in the face of attacks is what makes her admirable. She stays silent where others shout. She builds where others destroy. It has often been said that Kaan lost Demet because of his own mistakes, and I agree. She does not need to justify her happiness nor ask for permission to move forward. Despite enormous media pressure, Demet did not sink. Instead, she grew stronger. Some even argue that she should legally act against those who keep tying her to situations that no longer concern her, and that would not be exaggerated. Her private life should remain untouchable. What strikes me most is the contrast in how she and Kaan handle public exposure. He constantly appears in controversies. His story with Sara Bluma, clashes with producers, arrogant attitudes toward the press, while Demet cultivates an image of professionalism and maturity. She does not need scandals to stay relevant. The more they try to drag her into disputes, the clearer her moral superiority becomes. Many highlight how Demet always behaved like a true lady, avoiding speaking badly of Kaan, even when their relationship was on everyone's lips. She never sought to ruin his image or take advantage of his name, even though she had reasons to do so. That silence shows her strength is not in shouting louder, but in letting the facts speak. Today, with new projects and opportunities, Demet seems to be living the fullest stage of her life. Every public appearance transmits balance and confidence. She is surrounded by people who support her and values emotional stability more than media attention. While Can seems trapped in his contradictions, she advances decisively, consolidating her career and expanding her influence beyond Turkey. Detractors try to minimize her achievements by saying her success still depends on the chemistry she once had with Can on screen. But that is not true. Every role and international project proves her talent goes far beyond a television couple. She is, without doubt, a star in her own right. Her story with Can was part of her path, but today it is only a closed chapter that no longer defines her present. What I admire most is that Demet chose dignity over confrontation. In times when celebrities constantly seek headlines and scandals, she preferred silence, distance, and personal rebuilding. It is not weakness, it is intelligence. She understood that the best revenge against those who try to harm her is her own success. And in that, there is no doubt, Demet Özdemir shines today more than ever. That is why I believe the true lesson here is not what Can lost, but what Demet gained. Independence, recognition, and the admiration of an audience that sees in her not only an actress, but an example of resilience. Her story shows us that self-respect always triumphs over criticism and envy. And although many still try to drag her into comparisons or old disputes, she is already far above all that. Demet lives her life, keeps moving forward, and proves that sometimes the greatest strength lies in silence and in leaving behind what no longer deserves space in the present. Her greatness lies in defending her identity within a ruthless media machine. Many celebrities lose themselves trying to please everyone, but she has preferred silence at moments of maximum pressure, discretion when it would have been easier to give in, and elegance in a world that celebrates scandal more than true talent. In conclusion, the distance between Demet and Can is not about talent, both have it, but about how they manage fame. He has chosen constant exposure and the risk of controversy. She has chosen steadiness, calm, and a more solid path. Comparisons will continue, but I am convinced that Demet will be remembered as the artist who grew beyond rumors, turned obstacles into opportunities, and never let anyone's shadow dim her light. Because beyond everything that is said, Demet Özdemir has shown that she needs no one to build a bright future. And that, without a doubt, is her greatest victory.